Yes, people, welcome to Never a Foul. You know, if you ain't been there before, make sure you like and subscribe and get to know the panel, because as much as that's the case, we want to get to know you lot in the comments as well. But I believe this is a legendary panel. We have got man like Staffy from Staffy TV. We got Mons, as you know. If you don't know, Mons is the Liverpool deluded fan. And then we got Daoud, very contextual, very Arsenal, repping Arsenal. Ches will be here, but Don can fill in for the time being. And then Deji, Mike, Club will be in a few minutes. He's just finishing up his stream. Funny enough, things have accelerated. All of a sudden, Chelsea is the mystery club that's interested in man like Alvarez, Julian Alvarez. Looking at Gaston the goal, the guy that's he's got decent sources, I'd say. But you know, Julian Alvarez to Chelsea, watch out for that one. Maybe if Sesko goes left. Liverpool contact Ederson. You know, their representative's agent confirmed by Fabrizio. Even though, so who did you say it was? Paul Joyce. Paul Joyce denied it, and then Osimhen waiting for Arsenal to make some sort of bid. And I think it's a bit mad because it sounds like Sesko's first choice because there's an offer on the table, and then you got man like Osimhen, and you got man like Alvarez as like trying to play like second fiddle in a way, like their second option. If that is the case, like in 2024, is this what Sesko's got going on? Crazy. But yeah, man, what are you saying anyways, Staffy?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Just can't wait for that guy Ten Hag to leave. I'm not gonna lie.
Tomorrow might be the day.
I'm waiting, bro. I'm waiting. I'm hoping for a Jum'ah Mubarakah because you know I haven't even been wanting to make content because I got no, wallahi, bro. I'm not even joking, bro. You know when you wake up and you're like Jum'ah Mubarakah. I hope I wake up tomorrow. I get a text from my friends Jum'ah Mubarakah and congrats on Ten Hag leaving because I've had enough of that.
That's crazy.
Wallahi, I don't even want to do content because what am I gonna talk about, bro? I can't wait, bro. So hopefully tomorrow it's this guy's deadline,
man. Dawood, man, what you saying? Hardworking guy, you know, doing bits on TikTok as always, man, and obviously day-to-day life. You know, yeah. It's been a long time since we lost that, you know, that charity game at the Molyneux.
No, we don't want to be talking about that anymore, man. There's a tough day at the office, man. It's one of those ones. But yeah, it's probably a bit of a steady one when it comes to transfers. You know what it is? It feels nice knowing that you've got a secured manager. You know you're gonna get your targets this summer, and you literally just looking at rivals and seeing what they're doing and how they're getting their business done. And for me personally, if I just want to say one quick thing about Ten Hag, if he's waiting until Friday to find out whether he stays or leaves, that just shows he's not the right man. If they're waiting this long and they haven't even decided whether to sack him or not, usually you know by the end of the season if you're going to get rid of your manager. You don't wait a whole month after the season ends or 3 weeks after the season ends to find out if you're still the right guy. But yeah, it's a complicated one. It's, you know, we'll see how it is. It's nice to sit on the sideline and watching rival fans panicking and not panicking, but stressing over who they're going to get next.
Yeah. Well, this stream ain't even about Ten Hag and all that kind of bullshit. I'm pretty sure that could save before. Mons is here as well. People can't see him, but this guy is noshing on some noodles. This brother is on like his 6th straight stream or something like that. You had rants, then you had BSB, then you had Terrace, then he had he had rants, BSB, NAF, Terrace, then his own thing, and then back on NAF. Your 6th stream in a row.
Brother, I'm dying. I don't even drink Red Bull, but here we are. I don't even drink Red Bull, blood.
Well, you better you better sit that all up, bro, because your club is making moves. And also, I just see that your club is not interested in Somerville no more.
What have I missed that? What?
Yeah, well, it's come from a Leeds source, isn't it? A Leeds page, apparently, that you've ended your interest in Somerville. So you can stop pretending like he's going to be anything great.
Well, I never said he was going to be anything great.
No, but we can stop pretending in it. Like, you know what I mean?
Do
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, Mons, you know what I mean? Like, you know when there's a certain target linked to your club, yeah? And then all of a sudden, I didn't say that you did, but I'm just saying, you know when there's a certain player linked to your club, and then you got to back him because just in case he does come to your club, you got to pretend like someone that kind of media is like, no, he could do a job. Like, no, he'd be really good. Like, there's potential there. Yeah. And then when he goes, nah, that guy's shit. That guy is
or,
dead food.
or when he doesn't, or when like he either goes to another team or the links died down. It's he was never good anyway. Your butters
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah. That's the one. That's
Butters
the one.
anyway,
That's the one.
Your butters anyway, man.
Let him go Chelsea, bro. I mean, that's the other club that's actually linked with him, isn't it? Is it Chelsea now? Is it Chelsea?
It's Chelsea, the other one.
Imagine your butters anyway. What are you saying though, Ederson? I can't lie, I'm hating on this one, Staffy. I'm gonna let this guy eat his noodles, yeah, but I'm hating on this. I'm hating on this transfer, man. This feels like when we missed out on Pellegrini, Mateus Nunes went out Sporting, missed out on Coop Miners, obviously, and then now we missed out on Ederson. No, Liverpool getting business done early yet again. You know how much bro? Yeah, Fabrizio said he's talking to their agents.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's confirmed. I mean, I'd be jealous if he goes that he's a good player.
Think of it though. Fabrizio, Italian sources. That's his kind of that's his hunting ground. Well, his first hunting ground. It must be something solid there, man.
Yeah, they need a DM anyway, so that's gonna be a good sign. You're talking about Ederson, the Atalanta guy, right?
Yeah, of course.
No, he's a good DM. They need a DM because what's his name? Endo. I almost said Enzo. That Endo guy's not it. Listen, he had a decent season, bro. Endo had a better season than Enzo, so I should be wrong. I should be a little bit more respectful. But Endo's not it for them. So I hate to see them fill one of their most important positions that they lack. DM. Listen, they had a good season without a very good DM. So it only shows me what they could do next year with him. So it's one of those where I have to sit there and I'd rather him come to my team because we need to strengthen that position to begin with. You know, so to miss out on that and see one of your rivals picking him up, it's not a good feeling. But I will be honest, it's a good signing for them. You know, they should be excited for it if it happens. You know, getting their business done early. You know, while others are sleeping. Should be optimistic about it. You know.
Yeah, Dawood, you need a centre mid as well, man.
Yeah, it's one of those ones. I think we're trying to get most of our signings early and overdone with before the Euros because you know how it is. If there's international tournaments and the player that you're linked with or you're about to sign has an amazing tournament, the price goes up by 40-50 million pounds. You know, it's one of those ones where if you can get it overdone with early, you can get them on a good deal, and then you don't have to worry about competition when it comes to other teams going for your player. And yeah, we're linked with a couple of midfielders. Recently today I heard about Onana from Everton coming to Arsenal. I don't think that's the right play that we need. Yeah, I think we need a ball playing central midfielder, someone like Bruno. But I can't think of that many players that right now in the market. Zubomendi, I heard that he might be a good signing, but yeah, it's one of those ones. I trust Edu. I trust Arteta. They've had most of their signings right for the past 4 years. So if they think that we need a central midfielder, we need a striker, and we definitely need a right winger because we can't do another whole season with just Bukayo Saka as a right winger. We'll see. We'll see how it is. People say in the comments, get Onana. Onana's a good. He'd suit United more than Arsenal because he suits a team that has less of the ball. If you've got less of the ball and you're literally in transition.
See him at Belgium. He's not a bum on the ball. Like,
he's not it, man.
He's not a bum.
No, he's not it, man.
Thank you, man.
No, he's not it.
I thought Dawood was cooking until he said, "Oh, he suits a team that's not good on the ball." But then they always make fun of him at Everton, and that's a team that doesn't have the ball.
He's not it, man. He's not it. He's not it.
The fact that Arsenal is still linked with this guy shows me they're not happy with Rice at the 6. They want to push him into the 8 role. They prefer him in the 8 role, and they're still the fact that they're still that's what it seems like to me from your recruitment side of things, isn't it? Though, and that's not even a bad thing. Like, it just means that you're more looking for.
I've always preferred Rice as an 8. For me, as a 6, he's not clever enough to be.
He's a very good 6, though.
You know how much hate I got this season for saying that Rice is not a 6 and he's an 8.
Who?
I got so much hate for saying that Arsenal is that Rice is a better 8 than a 6.
I said
and it took Arsenal fans to the second half of the season to actually realize that, because the fact that you guys were playing Jorginho to accommodate for Rice in the 6 tells you everything that you need to know.
Yeah, but let's not act like Rice wasn't solid in the 6. It's just that the 8 position was. It's just that Havertz couldn't do he just couldn't do it. Like, did you get what I mean? I thought he was solid as a 6.
I'll be real. We're getting it. Rice is a 6. Let's not get it twisted. He's just a 6 who can play well in the 8. But I feel like for Arsenal's system, his attributes in the 8 is probably, I think, what they prefer, or what they've seen anyway.
If you look at it, the reason why Man City went for Declan Rice was not to play as a 6. They bought him to play as an 8, to play Rodri as a 6. And I think that's what Mikel Arteta mainly brought him in, is if we had a fully fit Thomas Partey where he got injured beginning of the season, if he didn't get injured, Partey would have played as a 6 the whole season, and you would have had Declan Rice as an 8. I think when Partey got injured and Jorginho was not in shape, when he wasn't fully fit at the beginning of the season, he had to play Rice as the 8, and he had to play Kai Havertz in front with Odegaard.
That's not necessarily true, though. That's not necessarily true, though, because if you remember, one second, Monts, I was going to say, if you remember the first 2 games, Partey was available and he put him in right back. So that's not necessarily true. He was going to try to do something.
He put him right back, but he put him coming into midfield, like Zinchenko did.
No, I know.
Coming into midfield and Rice pushing up further up the pitch.
I agree with you, but that's what I'm saying. You can't necessarily say that, because if he would have played a Partey in the 6, if he wanted, to play Partey in the 6, he wouldn't have put him right back to begin with. He wanted to play Partey in right back, inverting into the midfield, so he can have a midfield of Partey, Rice, and in front of them would be Odegaard and Havertz. Obviously, that didn't work because Havertz wasn't even that good in the midfield until eventually he started getting pushed in front of the pitch.
You say that. You say that, but you have to look at it. Beginning of the season, Gabriel was linked with Saudi, and there's rumors that his head was turned to go to Saudi, and that was more of a situation where he played Timber. He played a back 3 of Timber, White, and Saliba, a back 3 where Gabriel didn't get into the lineup, and then as soon as Timber got injured, that's when he shifted to a back 4. And Partey, that was an experiment. I think
that's not true, because Timber got injured before the season started.
Who?
Timber got injured in
No, he got injured against Nottingham Forest.
Did he play the first game of the season, or did he? Oh yeah, sorry, you're right. He got injured.
If you look at the game before Nottingham Forest, he played in the Community Shield. He played the back 4, Gabriel, Timber, Saliba, and White, and he played Partey as a 6, and he played Rice and Odegaard in the Community Shield against Man City. And he played the front 4 of Havertz up front, Saka and Martin, and that was our best lineup. And I think with teams sitting back, he thought there's no need to play four centre backs. I mean, 2 full backs, and you don't have to play a back 4 against smaller team. That's why he played Havertz deep and he played Eddie Nketiah up front. So teams are going to sit back, and you don't need 2 other midfielders. I think that was more of a situation where he's experimenting. And then end of the season, he just stopped experimenting. He just played the same lineup the last 10 games. And then I think that's what cost us the league, because we were experimenting too much the first 10, 15 games of the season, where I don't think we're going to do that next season. I think Arteta knows everyone's best positions, and we're going to sign players to, improve our starting lineup. Before it was improving the squad, now it's literally just improve our starting lineup. And if we get a Zubomendi, if we get someone saying Frankie de Jong is not coming. Frankie de Jong, he's staying at Barcelona. He's never leaving Barcelona.
His wages are crazy.
That he's gone is crazy. And people are saying Kimmich is not going to go. Kimmich is more linked with Barcelona. I don't know how Barcelona can afford him.
He said he only wants to go to a top club, apparently. Man City, Barcelona, Real Madrid.
Yeah, and Bruno Guimaraes, he's linked with Man City as well. So if Bruno goes to Man City, I can't think of a single player now, top of my head, that...
Ederson.
No. Oh, I could think of another one. There's quite a few centre-mids. I mean, what about Barella? I would be tempted in that situation. Inter Milan always want money. Let's be real.
Is Barella a lone 6? I don't think he is.
Oh, but I'm thinking if you want to put Rice in a 6.
Do you know the problem is with Rice, though? The problem is with Declan Rice is that he has all the attributes, and I still think Rice to me is a very good 6. If you don't want him to break the lines, or you don't need him to break the lines.
Yeah.
The difference is with Arsenal, with the possession-based ball that they play, they're so good in possession, but they also are very much off the ball transition. They have 11 men behind the ball in their own half, and then break very quickly in transition, innit? So for me, because Rice doesn't break the lines fast enough, we saw the difference when Jorginho went in the 6, and we saw when Partey towards the end of the season, the few cameos we saw of him, we saw how often it was like night and day, how from Partey and the difference between Partey and Rice when it comes to breaking the lines. So again, I'm not hearing that Rice is a bad 6. He's still a very good 6. It's just that in Arsenal's system, you need to be able to break the lines more often than what he does.
He's not an Arsenal type of 6 months. That's what I'm trying to say.
When
you look at
anyway.
But here's the thing, Monts, when you look at Busquets as an example, Busquets is arguably the best 6 in history, okay? but he wasn't renowned for breaking up play and being physical and all that stuff. He was a perfect six for Barcelona, because what Barcelona did, they just dominated the play. When you look at Arsenal need a six that helps them dominate play. That's why Rice is not their ideal six, because his passing range is not that good. His ball carrying is okay, but his passing range is not that good. Like, he doesn't dictate play like that, which is why they had Jorginho sitting behind him. And as you said, Partey, it was a difference night and day when Partey was in that team and when he wasn't. And that's why they'll probably go out and get someone else.
Rice can, just not to the level of Arsenal, just not to the level needed in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's more of an occasional thing. Like, Partey is always looking to break the lines. That's what they need in the system.
Exactly, I agree with you.
Well, Partey's gone now. Partey's leaving this summer.
Yeah,
We're getting rid of him. And Stag, one thing that you said about Declan Rice is okay ball carrier. He's more than okay ball carrier. I think he's one of the best in the Premier League, or probably I'd say the best ball carrier as a central midfielder in the Premier League. I don't think if you get him on the ball, there's numerous times I've seen Arsenal last season where he got the ball deep in midfield and he literally dragged the team up the midfield. I remember one against Sevilla, away to Sevilla. I remember Brighton away. There's so many games where he could carry the ball and you can't get the ball off him. And the thing that he needs to improve on is his goal scoring. And I think Arteta is going to try to play him long term as an 8. I don't think that's 6. He's looking for. He's like a Pep Guardiola. He wants a 6 that doesn't lose the ball. Declan Rice can lose the ball.
I'll tell you right now, João Gomez is better driving the ball than Declan Rice is. By the way,
who?
What?
For Wolves. Gomez. For Wolves.
Oh, Wolves. Better driver.
Gomez.
I think that'd be a solid pairing, I would say. But
look at João. All right,
João Gomez is crazy. I can't lie, but I think Rice
driving
is really good.
He's not better than Rice. Rice is way better.
I think, I don't know about that. Big up Deji, anyways. We're talking about like 6s and stuff and 8s. Actually, you're linked with an 8. You know that man Conor Gallagher. But while other people are linked with Ederson from Atalanta. You know, there's levels to this game, isn't it, Deji? There's levels.
Yeah, there's 100% levels. I think Ederson is a fantastic link, and hopefully we can bring someone of that ilk to our club. And Conor Gallagher is fake news, in my opinion. I think it's a distraction technique. So nobody get excited that Spurs has been linked. People are just chatting rubbish in there. What we're doing is distraction techniques. There is no way. Could you imagine Timo Werner and Conor Gallagher in Spurs starting 11 potentially next season? I mean, it's a disaster. Hell no. So Conor Gallagher is fake news. Don't worry about that. I can tell you he's not coming to my club. We wouldn't even look at him. Do you get what I'm saying? And Conor Gallagher, I'm calling him out. If Conor Gallagher wants to meet us at Molineux this summer, where we do our little charity annual football match, let him come in it. I'll do 1v1 against Conor Gallagher and show him levels. Get him. I don't want to hear nothing from him.
All right, he's not that bad.
Bro.
Conor Gallagher, he's not great, but he's not that bad.
Bro, what is he?
Unless you're very good, Deji.
He's a long distance runner, bro. That's what he is.
I say he does cross country and that.
He does cross country, I like. 800 meters. You know that was.
No, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
No, let me. I need that.
So I'm gonna wait for Ches to fight his fight. I'm not defending that.
Ches is not fighting for Gallagher. I promise you right now, man. I promise you right now. But yeah, man, look, Ederson going to Liverpool is a bit of a cheat code. See, this is what kind of sparked the whole Arsenal thing. That's why Dawood is looking so down. That's why you're in denial, Deji, as well. And in us, we don't even know what we're linked to when it comes to midfielders. But there is João Gomez. That's another one that Arsenal's linked to, but very young, you know.
I don't want to be signing anyone from Benfica. Benfica, the last 4 transfers from Benfica, bro. They've been
that's a good point.
They've been captured, and they said they want 100 million plus for him. They know what they're doing, man. There's no way I'm going anywhere near Benfica, bro.
100 million plus. Man. That's Scunthorpe. Scunthorpe is how you do it.
Yeah, Scunthorpe.
But yeah, man, Ederson next to McAllister is a cheat code though, once, man. Good price as well, you know, if it is rumored. Because did they not say, was it only 50 million euros?
Bro, how about this? McAllister can go in the 10. It's 38. It's 45 million.
Bro, McAllister in the 10 is not it, bro.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying, but it gives us options, bro. It doesn't even playing him. You can play him next to Endo. You can even put Trent in the midfield next to it. next to Ederson, bro. I feel like the still he'd provide us. And the thing is, I say it, he's not a no gum DM where he just goes run and kick. He can actually kick ball, bro. He can kick ball. He's technically sound, and his passing ain't too bad either. And he knows how to. For me, he's very like running beyond the centre back and ushering man out of play. The way I saw what he did to Frimpong in that final, what he did to our wingers in over the 2 legs. Long day, fam. Nullifying wingers, bro. Nullifying dangerous attacking wingers. And for me, with so many of those that we have in the Premier League, I think it'd be perfect. So it's all a little bit too. I don't know. Something in me, man. I don't know, man. Just
that could spark the birth of Harvey Elliott in a 10.
It could do. Some people still
on stop 4-2-1. Then
some people still have their stocks in Fabio Carvalho. I don't know why, but some people still have their stocks in Fabio. But for me, it's time to give someone else a run in the 10. You might even be in the market for a 10. You never know.
See, this is why I'm so like excited for preseason, because I just want to see what shapes and all that that other teams are gonna be working on, like Maresca's shape, Arne Slot's shape. Actually, to be fair, when it comes to Tottenham, we don't know what we're gonna get because Ange decided to kick out his assistant gaffer, who does all the tactics and all that kind of stuff. So
Did he?
Rid of him. It's gone, mate. Your assistant gaffer's gone, mate.
Gone.
Yeah, gone.
Boy,
so
do you know what? And then people start cussing Postecoglou that he's too rigid, he doesn't move. The fact is, he's doing a little cleanup job from now. He heard all our cries. He heard what man was saying on the streams, and good. If he was dusty, get him out of our club. That's what I say, in my opinion. The thing is, Postecoglou means business this summer, and I think. I was just doing a stream now, and I was kind of slightly upset that Spurs currently don't have any players in the England squad, but we will have players moving forward with Eze and Ivan Toney. And when them 2 brothers come to my club, just rest assured that Tottenham will be on smoke this season.
Wait, who's coming to the club? Eze and who?
Huh?
Eze and who?
Tony and Eze.
Oh, Tony.
Well, maybe even Isak, to be honest. I prefer Isak over Tony.
Wait, Newcastle Isak to go to Tottenham Hotspur?
Why not?
Why? No, not why not. Why?
Yeah, why?
If he's good enough for Arsenal, he's good enough for my club.
Oh, God.
Who's more likely to win a trophy in the next 5 years, Newcastle or Spurs?
Spurs.
I'm afraid it is Spurs.
That would be mean you've already had this conversation. My club is going to win the league before your club.
Daddy, can I ask you something?
Yeah, go on, my bro. This is why we're here, innit? We're here to talk. We're here to because season's done, innit? So we're here to kind of analyze our clubs. Do you know what I mean? And speak with chess.
Why are you so white, by the way? Your fingers.
Yeah, what
I
happened?
don't even know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Go on, my bro.
No, I was gonna ask you on a real though, because you're saying Isak to Spurs. So Isak, if he moves from Newcastle, I'm expecting nothing less than 100 to 120 mil. Okay. When have Spurs, and this is not a diss, by the way, this is an actual question. Yeah. When has Spurs been known to be that team that makes the type of signings?
No, we don't.
There you go. So where's that confidence coming from for you to say that? We
don't make that, but Tottenham is one of those dusty clubs that could pull out of the craziest deal and probably get Isak for 80, 85 mil. We're crazy like that.
There's no way, bro. He's not going anywhere. Because if he's 88 mil, bro, I promise you, all of our teams will be in for him. And no disrespect, he will go to anywhere for that price before he goes to Spurs.
You reckon?
This is not this 100%. If you're telling me Isak is at 88 mil, City are going to go in for him, even though they don't need a striker. United will go in for him. Liverpool will go in for him. Chelsea will go in for him.
City can go in for him at 100 mil, 120 mil. Man United can go in for him at even 200 mil. Do you get me? Your club would spend stupid money. In fact, your club will spend 300 mil for Isak. So I get the point that you're saying. I'm just saying that if anyone can pull out Isak under 100 mil, it'd be my club because of the way Daniel Levy negotiates.
Why am I getting what's nom? Like what's this?
Yeah, who's it's Lewis. It must be Lewis.
What raid gang? What's going on here?
What does num mean?
What does num mean? What are you not doing? Chomping on dick or something like that? Nom.
Whoa.
Nasty guys.
I was gonna say no Diddy, but that is very Diddy. So there's no
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Fat, you
very,
ain't
very
alive, man. Yeah, what you lot nomming on, man? You're nomming on some penis blood. Anyways, Deji,
Yeah.
I can't lie. I said this in it about you. We're gonna talk on Chelsea and that whatnot.
Yeah.
But I think your club is actually a dark horse for next season. And I'm
I
not even
respect
trying to gaslight. I'm not even trying to gaslight you. I actually think Tottenham will land someone, and I do believe you will end up having a good season. I'm not even gonna lie. I think everyone expects you to fall off because you had an okay last little bit.
Cass, you know what? And that's why I respect you, and that's why me and you are fans, because you actually know ball.
Because he complimented Spurs.
What?
Because he complimented Spurs.
You know ball, bro. Right, legitimately. You know ball and you've kicked ball.
You man think I'm actually no, you lot actually think I'm joking, yeah. I'm being dead serious. I actually think they're gonna step it up again, bro. They're getting rid of Davies and Emerson Royale, man. Come on, man. They're doing stuff and you lot are in denial.
Oh my
And also the thing is, what Tottenham have, what someone else was just mentioning, what we have is we're gonna have the surprise factor. Hear me out. The Postecoglou system requires Postecoglou type players. I think Tottenham will sign 3 or 4 Van de Ven type signings. That is an unknown that can do, who can pretty much hit the ground running, and then we know their name. And the reason why I think, and that's part of the reason why I think, and then I think we make a statement signing. I think that Eze comes to my club, or we get a big boy striker in. One of those two things. We only need one statement signing, and then the 4 or 5 unknowns, and I think Tottenham can do their thing. But why I think it's worrying for Arsenal next season is because we have seen Arsenal at their very best. This Arsenal team this season were fantastic. They were fantastic in terms of goal scoring. They were fantastic in terms of their defensive display. They can't change. They really can't change it up any more than what they have done. That is it. So for me, because Arsenal have been found out, because that's what it will be, they would have been found out, Arsenal will struggle this season. Because, you know, the Premier League, they learn quick. All the teams learn fast. And that's why Spurs could be a surprise package. And I think they would be up there with Arsenal. If not, making Arsenal look very, very foolish. But anyway,
can I just ask you a question? I have to ask because the people want to know. So if you're going to be up there with Arsenal, that I'm going to take it that you're going to also be up there with Manchester City.
Yes.
Do you know the funny thing is, Dej, what was your thoughts first and foremost on getting Timo Werner back on loan? Do you think that's a step forward or do you think that's a step back?
No, it's a step back, bro. Don't be stupid.
Back.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean that question there was loaded, and
that's a step back, yeah. And then
it's not a step back. It's not a signing, is it? It's a loan extension.
No. The only reason why you're getting him on loan
is neither here or there.
No, the reason why you're getting him on loan because we all know deep down you haven't got the transfer budget to sign someone like an Isaac. You haven't got £100 million in the bank.
You haven't
got Champions League.
We don't have FFP to deal with. Yeah, we are
when you sign Conor Gallagher,
we are financially stable, bro.
That's when FFP will start getting involved. Okay, because then you don't have any more. How much money you gonna have left after that? How much are you gonna spend? 150 million?
We're not spending 50 million on Conor Gallagher. That's fake news, bro. Don't come here.
You just got Timo Werner back on loan, where every Tottenham fan was against that, and you don't think Tottenham Hotspur will not get Conor Gallagher? You think that's not possible at all?
Nah, it's fake news. It's fake news.
I think.
Remember, with FFP, it's all about. Sorry, bro, to cut you. It's all about. They base it on what you bring in on match day, and then what you're able to spend on players, and it's all based on your match day revenue, pretty much. Yeah. Tottenham make a lot of money on match day. That's the whole reason why we invested so much in our club and in our stadium. Tottenham has a war chest of 200 mil, bro. At least 200, 250 mil. So this idea that 50 mil and all of a sudden we're going to run out of budget is a nonsense, bro. That Lunge guy that used to be at Aston Villa came out and said Tottenham can spend and we've got no budget. Do you know what that means, bro? We can shake our bum without no budget. That means we can look at who the hell we want. So if there's no budget, it means if we want a player, we can go out and spend the money. The only thing I would say, which I semi-agree with you, is, and I agree with my brother here, is that it's not Tottenham's culture to be spending 100 mil on one player. We won't do that. But that doesn't mean we won't spend 200 mil on 5 players, which is very possible. And as long as they're 5 decent players, I can work with that.
Spending 200 million on 5 players, you're not getting anywhere near Arsenal. You're not getting nowhere near Arsenal.
Bro, can I be real? Daoud, you know, like the biggest criticism of you online, and I think sometimes it's unfair, but today we're going to find out if it's true. A lot of people think you chat shit.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think it's very harsh. Yeah. But we're going to deal with this right now. Yeah. Can Van de Ven get in the Arsenal team? Think about what you're about to say. Think about it.
The crazy thing is, everything. Okay, you asked me a question. You're going on a monologue again. Don't
Van de Ven, does he get into
the question? You want me to answer it? You want me to answer it?
Yeah.
Okay. First and foremost, you said that I chat shit, yeah. Before that, I said it's out online. Okay.
Out online.
And the thing that you literally said,
I didn't say it. People say it.
The streets are saying, Mason. That's what he said. He said the streets are saying.
I don't know what
like, I'm just a messenger. I didn't say it. I may agree that people say it, but I didn't say it to begin with. I'm just saying.
Okay, let's quickly just go back to what you just said. Okay. Everything I've said about my club, I've said we've challenged for the league again, which we've already from the first season that we challenged for the league. You all laughed. You all said, "Oh, you're not going to challenge for the league again." I've always said I believe in this team, and we've challenged for the league again. So I haven't been chatting shit about that. Another thing where you've been saying is you're going to win the league before.
No. Can Van de Ven get into? Can Van de Ven start for Arsenal?
Starting's Arsenal team.
Yeah.
If he's playing left back, yeah.
Oh my God! Sorry. Can you not hear me?
If he's playing left back, yeah.
Yeah, my
That's
bad.
it.
No,
all right,
he doesn't start for Arsenal. So he doesn't.
He didn't start centre back as a centre back. No.
Van de Ven is a better defender than Gabriel, but I don't think he starts because of the dynamic that he has with Saliba.
No.
That's what I wanted to hear. I just wanted people to be real. He's better than Gabriel, but I can deal with that.
Daoud, I like Gabriel. Daoud, one second. I like Gabriel. But Van de Ven is a better defender than in isolation.
What has he done to be a better defender than Gabriel?
What do you mean? What has he done? You don't have to do something for me to say that you're better than something.
He's constantly backwards. When he's constantly, you call Conor Gallagher an athlete. Yeah. When you see Van de Ven, most of his highlights is him tracking back, running backwards. He does what Conor Gallagher does.
Okay, running. Right. Just for that alone, he would play for that Arsenal team. I promise you right now, Arteta would take. In a world where Gabriel doesn't exist, Van de Ven does.
As a one-on-one defender, one-on-one in the box, Van de Ven is not on the same level.
But box defending is an attribute. One second. Let me just handle this with him right now. Box defending is an attribute that defenders have, but defending does not only happen in the box. The fact that Postecoglou is comfortable playing, no, I get that, but you just said in the box. In the box is just one attribute. One second. In the box is just one attribute. There's defenders that are good at defending in the box. You know who's good at defending in the box? Maguire. Does that mean that I rate Maguire overall? No, because the minute he steps out of his box and he plays at the halfway line,
this conversation.
Who plays the highest on the pitch this season compared to any?
There's nothing higher than the halfway line, brother.
Last season, there's a stat. I'll send it to you later on. Arsenal played the highest line compared to any team in the Premier League last season. The highest line. Okay.
We've seen Spurs on the halfway line with 9 players against Chelsea. Both of them play high up the pitch.
When they're getting dominated on the ball, how are you going to play high line? When they're letting the other team have possession of the ball,
that's a different convo then. That's a different convo. You asked me who plays higher up the pitch. You both play high line.
The reason why we play the highest because we've got the ball the most, and teams sit back against us. So we're playing high up the pitch than Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur do it in big games because they don't have the ball.
No, that's not true, Daoud. Spurs try to do that, but sometimes they can't because the opposition is better. You are a better team than them, don't get me wrong. But they try to play high line.
Comparing Gabriel to Van de Ven, yeah? On the ball, Gabriel's better than Van de Ven on the ball.
No, he's not. That is crazy. You think Gabriel's on the ball is better than Van de Ven?
100% is better on the ball. 100%.
That is insane, bro. That's actually insane.
Goal scoring, when it comes to in the box,
is what I mean.
scoring, Gabriel's better than Van de Ven when it comes to goal scoring.
Van de Ven scored some crazy goals this
Bro,
season.
I seen Van de Ven open up his body and hit the ball. What was it that game, Deji, that he opened up his body and he slaughtered past the goalkeeper in the last 2 games? It was one of the last 2 games of the season.
Yeah, that was
Gabriel is not scoring that goal.
Defending,
that was like Burnley, I think, or something.
Defending in the box when it comes to corners against us. Gabriel's
No, was it? I think it was not. No, it was Nottingham Forest. I think, innit?
No,
No, it wasn't. No, tell her like back. No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
What I mean,
I do side with you about Gabriel in it. For me, I think Gabriel this season has definitely elevated to a level where I don't think it's fair for him and Van de Ven to be compared. But I'm not gonna lie. When Arsenal defend, don't give me the whole we have the ball a lot, so we have the highest line. When you man are not in possession, 11 men are behind that ball. Let's not get that one twisted, innit? 11 men are behind the ball when you're out of possession.
But when we get done in the transition, we don't have 11 men behind the ball.
Bro, let's not talk about getting done in transition. Spurs get done in transition because them men aren't good enough. Arsenal, when you man have had to face real transition ball against Bayern Munich, especially when one-on-one defending was needed, I did see certain gaps in your defense start opening up when you needed to defend high up against a team better than you. You are better than a lot of teams. Spurs are not better than too many teams when it comes to the higher level. So for me, in one-on-one isolation, I've seen deficiencies in Gabriel's game this season. Exactly. But for me, he's still a better defender than. I still think they're two very good defenders.
You know what it is? Because you guys don't watch. I know you guys don't watch every single Arsenal game 90 minutes. Yeah,
I do.
If you ask Arsenal fans, who was a better defender last season, they'll say Gabriel was a better defender than Saliba last season. Casual fans
I actually said that. I voted him.
Will automatically say Saliba's been the best defender in the league. No, the amount of times Gabriel had to clean up on Saliba's mistakes and when he's loss of concentration. Gabriel, for me, when it comes to concentration, because when you've got the ball and you're facing against some of the elite strikers, you can lose concentration. I've seen Van de Ven so many times lose concentration. He's a very raw centre back. He's not ready yet. And when you say, if you said he's got potential to be better than Gabriel, okay. But if people are actually saying right now he's a better defender than Gabriel, there's no evidence to that.
He's a better overall defender than Gabriel.
There's no evidence to that.
No problem saying.
Wait, one second. Who's a
6 goals in another game? You can't just say he's a better defender.
Who's a better
overall?
Who? Go on. What's the statement?
Overall, Van de Ven is a better defender than Gabriel. And when I say overall, I'm saying everything in their game, so including on and off the ball. No, that's fine. You don't have to agree. You don't have to agree. But I'm telling you, that's a hill that I'm
with you all day long, my bro. That's why I asked the question.
And I rate Gabriel, by the way, because people
I rate Gabriel.
That means that Gabriel was shit. I when you said that, I agreed with you 100%. When Van Dijk got voted into he was the only defender that was in player of the season this season to be voted. I said if there's one defender that should have been there, it should have been Gabriel. I didn't even say Saliba. I said they were the best partnership, but I think it was mainly down to Gabriel this season. So that just tells you how high of a pedestal I hold Gabriel on. But Van de Ven, when you look at his complete game, he has way more to his game than Gabriel does. And that's why I said he wouldn't get into this Arsenal team just because Saliba's there. Him and Saliba have a lot of similarities. Gabriel and Romero have more similarities, and then you got Saliba and Van de Ven that have the similarity. So you would never see a partnership between Saliba and Van de Ven. But that's why I said in isolation, I rate Van de Ven more.
I'm in more belief that I think Van de Ven is definitely better at probably covering the channels a bit. But when it comes to aerial ability, when it comes to box defending, even 1v1 situations, I think Gabriel's got Van de Ven's number like no tomorrow. And that's why I need
I saw Nico Jackson cook Gabriel.
You know why though?
I would even go as far to say that they're probably just as good as each other on the ball, but I think Gabriel on the ball is underrated anyways.
Nah, he's not great.
Van de Ven's a bit clunky on the ball at times, so let's not act like he ain't got like a stiff touch.
I think this coming season
he can ball, but he's not like Gabriel ain't far of playing ball either. Like, let's be real.
Van de Ven has been duppied in one-on-ones this season as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Van de Ven's been duppied once.
What do you?
No, no,
Can we just contextualize this though? Because I don't like the way people come from my brother. Yeah, this is his first season in the Prem, and they're playing a new system. This system is even alien to him. Let's be real. True. In a Tottenham team that isn't fantastic. When they bring in the Mandem and they start to have the style of play embodied in them, you're going to see Van de Ven show levels to Gabriel. Levels, mate. Because like I said, we're still debating Van de Ven and Gabriel in Arsenal's best team in years. Can you imagine?
Yeah, but did you hear what you said there? You said did you not say you wanted to put this into context and stuff like that? You said he's just arriving to a new system. Okay, it's alien to him, and you're going to say, and you said specifically when. So so if we go off now, what we've already seen, where it is now,
he showed enough already.
But he's shown something, but he hasn't shown it into a part where you can say it's a Gabriel level. Because even though I know Van der Ben's a lot younger, a few years younger than him and everything, I'm not saying he's not going to be that, but you're asking for something in potential. If you're asking me right now who's the better defender overall, Staffy thinks one way, which is fine, but I think the other way.
I agree.
I think you're gassing it because you said when, which is a key word. When?
No, I'm just saying. Look, Van der Ven. Most Arsenal fans, apart from Daoud, would actually accept that argument and say that Van der Ven is better than Gabriel.
Which Arsenal fans?
What's happening here is that Gabriel had a good season by his standards, but really he should have been doing that for years. That's just standard. He didn't do anything special. He just had a good season because he had less mistakes. That is what Daoud is shaking his bum about. He's shaking his bum because Gabriel had less mistakes this season than other seasons.
Did you see Gabriel this season before, Deji? Did you not see him this season before that?
I saw him the season before, bro. He's
been our best defender back-to-back seasons. So what are you talking about? He's only had one good season.
So Saliba wasn't your best defender last season?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. That's news to me. Because everyone else was like, it's because of Saliba that you didn't win the league.
Yeah, because Gabriel had to play with someone like Rob Holding, who he didn't even play a single Premier League minute, or he didn't start a single Premier League game for Crystal Palace when he left Arsenal. Look at the levels that Gabriel was playing with. He was playing with someone like Rob Holding, who's a terrible centre back, and then he had to play with Zinchenko on the left side as a left back, who's a midfielder playing left back. And then what is he supposed to do there? And then Thomas Partey got injured the end of last season. Then he had no protection in front of him. So you talk about Van der Ven playing with shocking players. When Saliba got injured, when Tomiyasu got injured, Gabriel was playing with Zinchenko at left back and is playing with Rob Holding.
And at the same time, you could say how many corners or set pieces did Arsenal concede to someone compared to even your team as well, Deji? You scored as much set pieces as you conceded them. Do you get what I mean? And that's obviously part of your centre backs doing their job.
I think I think that's down to the system. I think it's down to the midfielders. It's not just down to the defence.
Yeah, but the defenders are the one that takes charge of that.
I understand that.
How many times have I seen Varane this year come out, like when he's fit and everything like that, come out and absolutely bully in the box because he's been severely good in the box this year?
No, I heard it. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, let me run these. Micah says, have a sneaky feeling Paul win the Champions League. Yeah, let that continue being a sneaky feeling. And then also name one player each of the top 8 are gonna sign. I mean, let's just do top 6. I suppose we could just do our representative clubs in it. Who's not on the panel that's ain't got a team?
I don't know. Are we saying top 6 from
the original?
The original Big 6.
Yeah, just do original Big 6 because the top 8 is long. I'll just start. There's no City fan. I think they signed Bruno Guimaraes. There you go. One. Then you lot could just do your own clubs.
I don't know who United are going to sign.
So
I don't even know who our manager is going to be.
For Tottenham, Isak.
Then you cannot tell me Spurs are going to sign Isak.
Or Eze. Eze. I think Eze is very doable.
I'll accept that.
Monster's going to say Ederson, obviously. So there you go.
Which Ederson?
We're getting Thomas Ederson, bro.
We're getting him. Is that the Atalanta Ederson?
Yeah.
I said I'd like us to get Thomas Ederson.
What about you, Dawood? Who do you think you're signing?
One key player.
Oh, he said anyone. Really, it's just answering the super chat.
I think when they get a sneaky sign, I think when they get a blockbuster signing, I think this is the summer where we're gonna get
Dino.
blockbuster signing, and that person is Rafael Leao.
Wait, who?
Leonardo, wait, you think you're getting Leonardo DiCaprio?
Wait. Pause. My first segment in the show. What did you just say, Darren?
He thinks he's going to make a statement sign and he believes it's going to be Rafael Leao.
Anyway, let's move on, chat. Let's move on swiftly.
All right, Chelsea,
Very
which one? All right, go on. You're,
What a load
yo,
of waffle that is.
I don't think I've heard Staffy laugh before like this. Chat.
Staffy,
Go on.
don't
Who do you think you're signing, Chez?
don't make me laugh, Staffy.
Bro, I was
Staffy, stop. I'll stop laughing myself.
You lot have given me so many clips. Thanks.
one second.
You know what's worse?
If Rafael Leao got told today,
because the gal says it with a laugh. Dal says it with a straight face.
if Rafael Leao got told today, you're going to Arsenal, do you think he's saying no?
Well, then again, I'm not going to say it's outrageous.
But
If they link with someone like Marcus Rashford, I'm pretty sure they might be looking at someone like Rafael Leao.
Hey, Staffy, stop. Guys,
Wait.
They were looking to get Mudryk for 60 M's over this bomb Martinelli. He's talking about Leao.
Bro, here's the thing. I love how you worded it.
It was it was more than that. Ches, don't allow them. It was more than that. It was more than that, Ches.
They wanted to go for Mudryk. And he's talking about Leao.
If
Let's
football worked as
Let's move
simple
on.
as
Let's move on.
just asking the
Let's move
person, would you join this team in a hypothetical world, and they say yes, that would have been amazing because we would have had much more signings.
I
The
think he's
brothers'
talking about ultimate
release clause,
team. No, Staffy,
maybe,
I think he's talking about
might be his
team.
ultimate team.
I ain't
Is it
gonna lie.
Leo- wait, Leao's-
So
Leao's release clause is 175 million. You understand that?
That's a release clause. You don't have to buy it. You can still negotiate it.
Yeah, but someone like him, who's
I-
a high
if you're-
demand,
if
will
you're
probably go
fucking
for more.
I
than
agree.
that.
I think he's mad overrated, man. I don't.
He is,
think
by
he's
the
that.
way. Yeah. I think
not.
he's
Disgustingly
He's not.
overrated.
He's
Mad
not
overrated.
overrated.
man.
Leao under
Horribly
manager can
overrated.
get the best out of him. He will be one of the best left wingers in Europe, comfortably.
Yeah, believe in Arteta. But yeah, look, let's talk about Chelsea anyways, Ches.
Mm.
You know, Alvarez looks like he's an actual target of yours. You know,
Wow. Come on.
it looks like you got a free run at Somerville now. Since Liverpool dropped it, now Liverpool have dropped their interest. But Alvarez, we've been talking about strikers, we've been talking about all sorts this stream. We talk about Mickey Van der getting the back of the Van der Ven. We got all the sorts, yeah. But Alvarez, is that your number now that you've been linked to him and now Sesko? Who are you choosing if you could?
I think, their model is go for all the best young players in the league or around Europe. It's tough because Sesko has that attribute in terms of he's 6'5", he's 2-footed, like he's quick, he can shoot, he can quite powerful, but I don't know if he's like polished for the Prem. And that's yet to be seen. Arsenal could bring him in and he could do his thing. Chelsea bring him in, he could bang. My team on paper is looking very nice. Technically, pace-wise. Des, you heard what I said. You have to, yeah. My team
you're getting gas because your team looks good on paper.
Yeah, but like,
can your team just be good?
You just signed Timo Werner, my scrub.
And your team just
You just signed Timo Werner, my scrub. I don't know why you're talking. You just signed Timo Werner, my scrub. I don't know why you're talking. I don't know why you're talking.
Just be good.
Timo Werner, my scrub. You signed. And you're talking to me.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
Just
go on mute.
be good.
You just signed Timo Werner and you're talking to me.
Man asked for the basic. Man asked for the actual basic.
Nah, Timo Werner and you're talking to me. Bake. We're not in the same conversation, yeah? Let's move on. And as I was saying, I was rudely interrupted by Deji. You got a good team on paper. And Sesko, will he work in the Prem? Who knows? But Alvarez, boy, striker, winger, centre forward, he could do it all. Cam, maybe. And the way Maresca wants to play, with his like 2-4-1, Alvarez can play across that 1-5. So it works for me. But the problem is with you, man, 70 million is a bit crazy. So 70 million is a bit mad. But you know what? I don't know why Deji of all Deji of all people on this panel is talking to me when you got Werner.
Bruv, I don't know why people keep saying that we signed Werner like we bought him. It's a loan. We're doing the guy a favor. Have you heard of charity?
You're paying
you can allow someone, bro. It's charity.
You're
allowed one charity case.
It's not about buying him or not, Deji. It's not about buying him or not. It's having a statement signing and actually showing the fans that you're an actually serious club.
So, Darren, can I ask you a question?
It's like when we were bringing in.
Look at this guy. Can I ask you a question?
No. But it's, you know,
Can I ask you a question though?
This is embarrassing. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
What is the month? What month are we in?
June. Why?
Exactly. So
You're
talking like the summer. You're talking like the summer transfer window has finished. Has it not?
No, but who you linked with though? Who linked with though?
Bad man.
You're stuttering. You don't even know yourself. You don't even know yourself. You're stuttering. Allow it.
Look, the difference between me and you. Let me help you out.
Let me raise my voice. You got Timo.
Let me help you out. Let me help you out, please. I'm begging you. Can I help you out?
We're not in the same conversation, man.
No, can I help you out? I'm begging, please. And I'm not here to palm anyone. At the end of the day, on this panel, we're all colleagues. We're all colleagues. I want you to be a bit more ambitious. I just want you to be a bit more ambitious, have a bit more ambition for your club. You just came out today.
You've got Timo Werner. You're talking
that
about
your team looks good on paper. I need you to go back and watch this show. I need you to go back and watch what you said.
He's trying.
You want your team to be good.
I mean, Ches, that's not. I can't lie.
What is talking like Tottenham's finished with their
Alvarez compared to Werner.
You know what? Yeah,
bro, we're gonna have a better transfer window than you, and we're gonna bring in bigger man than what Arsenal's gonna bring in. How about that?
I don't care about Arsenal. They don't win nothing. I don't care about them. As far as I'm concerned,
they're sitting there shaking his bum violently like you brought in someone decent. Who have you brought in, bro?
The thing is, the first player that we get is not going to be a loan signing like someone like Timo Werner. Those days are gone at Arsenal when we were getting players like Danny Ceballos on loan, or we're getting so many bums that we used to get on loan because we didn't have a budget.
Did you not extend Onane's contract though? Did you not extend it?
He's released.
He's gone now, Deji. He's gone.
Is he gone? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
You are right. Last year they did, but not this year.
The difference is that the rest of you guys, you're all in transitions. You're all in transitions where you got new managers coming in. Where
let me land.
1 second, let me land. All of you guys are in transitions, yeah.
This is to you, Dad, by the way. This is to you.
The funny thing is, I'm the only person in this panel.
You look like because you look like the weekend more than Dawood, bro. What do you mean? Why?
Can't land, you know.
How does that would look like the weekend?
I look nothing like the weekend.
That's so sad. It's chest.
Wait, why is it me, bro?
You're the one that looks the closest.
Hey, this is Dad. This ain't me. He's talking. This ain't.
No, Ches, you're a hypocrite, man. You're a massive hypocrite. Because you know what? Yeah, you're the first one to say, "Stop cutting me, and you cut people. Yeah, and also when you say when you say man, then talk shit, but you also talk some shit, man. You love it, but you're good at the fact of it.
I'm smart of it. That's the
Nolan weekend. Fuck.
Sorry.
Right.
I was gonna say the difference between my club and, for example, Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur. Chelsea got Tosin from Fulham on as a free agent. Tottenham Hotspur are getting Timo Werner on loan. Where we're not making those kind of signings. Liverpool don't know who they're gonna get. They don't know what kind of transfer budget they're gonna have. Man United, forget about signing players. They don't even know who their next manager is. So all of you guys in the panel, you don't know what's happening next season. So at least you can come at me and say you haven't won anything.
You've not made any.
Wait, one second.
But at least I'm happy.
This is good, yeah? But I just want to know one question. Are you going to win league next season?
We've got a high chance of winning.
We're moving on. Kaz, back to you, because you guys are waffling.
Can I just ask?
Okay. This is simple maths, yeah? You nearly win the league last season.
Or not, like.
Okay, 1 second. This is simple. This is simple to understand.
Go on.
We didn't win the league last season. We're gonna buy 3 players. We're gonna buy 3 players this summer. For me, we're gonna buy 3 players that's gonna improve our squad. Are we gonna go backwards or forwards? Simple question. I want to go backwards.
You might stagnate.
How are you gonna stagnate if you're gonna get 3
because
players?
I'll tell you why, Dad. Using logic and maths, yeah, it's harder to go from, for example, 5th to 2nd than it is 2nd to 1st. 2nd to 1st, especially when you're facing a juggernaut like Man City, is a harder percentage to go up by. You might laugh at me, like, what do you mean you're delusional? It's facts, because it's harder to get that extra goals and defense and stay the same
Can you look at my club? Can you look at my club and say? Can you look at my club and see they're trying to sign players to improve the squad?
Yeah.
I can see where they're going. They're trying to improve their team. How come my club can't do that? At least,
I never
what
said you can't win the
people
league.
laugh at us. People laugh at us when we don't win the league.
I never
But
laughed at you.
At least the owners are actually saying, okay, we're gonna pump another 200 million pounds into this team, or we go again next season. Where I remember Man United when they used to get top 4, and then the owners would say, we're not spending any more money. We're satisfied. And as soon as Man United get out of the top 4, that's when they start panicking and start spending money. We're still spending money.
I never said once. I've already predicted clips here. Arsenal win the league next season. So I'm not saying you won't win the league. I think you will, in my opinion, because I think you'll do enough. But what I'm saying is, you can't be chatting to my club, Deji's club, and then going.
It's so angry, bro.
Arsenal.
Who's going to win the league?
Arsenal win the league next season, bro.
No, bro. What are you doing?
I know what I'm doing. I'm talking the truth.
Nah, Arsenal ain't winning nothing, bro. I think, bro, you started off on a high. You were doing so well. I even like the fact that you were telling people to hush their mouth. Yeah? And then you just gone into this phase where Arsenal's winning the league. Arsenal ain't winning jack next season. And the thing is that Daoud is here talking about what the other clubs are doing. At least they're doing something. Your team almost won the league apparently. And what are you doing? Nothing. What are we doing? Nothing. So you not bringing in a player is somehow a good thing.
Do you know? It's so much harder. 1 second, Deji. It's so much harder. It takes longer time to sign a key player like someone like a Declan Rice. It takes a longer time to sign someone like Timo Werner on loan. You know that.
Who are you bringing in?
You can get someone like Timo Werner on loan.
Who is that one player that you are waiting for? Name it.
Me personally.
Who?
For me, if we get Bruno and if we get Benjamin Sesko, I think we're gonna get to another level.
I agree with that.
Wait, Sesko and who you said? Sorry,
it's a Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle, but it's not in.
We get both of them.
You're not getting Guimaraes.
Let's not get him on that.
Apparently,
what? Basically, my thing is, Arsenal fans love to get rattled by me because obviously I say the truth, they don't like it. The problem is you can't have all this chest, and when I say you're going to win a league, all these content creators can't say yes. Lee, Deo, except the list goes on. Dowd, Egal, they go. Ugh. You can't have all this chest. Then when you say you're going to win the league, you say no. That's all I'm saying.
I've always said
Chelsea will come good next season. Monts disagrees, but guess what? At least I know his stance. He knows my stance. So if he's wrong, I cook him. If I'm wrong, he'll cook me. You get it? With you, man, it's like, you going to win the league? I don't know. I'm telling you right now, Dowd, if you come second again, I won't be surprised. Because the reason why is because I don't know, like Deji's saying, I give him partly. I don't know if you can do enough to win the league. You might do enough to consolidate second. Will you do enough to surpass City? I don't know. Now, to me, that would mean, in my opinion, signing Isak, Victor Osimhen, or someone of that ilk. For me, I don't know if it's Sesko. Because you're going to convince me that he'll come and do a rotational piece.
Oh, it could be Osimhen because it looks like no one's going for him. If Sesko decides
Osimhen is a 6'4" Eddie Nketiah. That's what he is. I don't want to get him.
Are you going to let him talk to you? You're going to talk to your countryman like that, Deji?
I mean, it's Daoud that is speaking. He's chatting hella rubbish. How can he be a 6'4" Eddie Nketiah? Osimhen is better than Isak.
Seriously,
he is. He's a legit striker, bro. In the world of football, he's a Osimhen won Napoli the league. Don't get it twisted. This man is a bagsman. He would bag for Arsenal. Now, if Arsenal brought in Osimhen, even I wouldn't talk. I wouldn't talk because that guy he will bag in goals for fun. He works hard and he just wants to shoot. The biggest problem Arsenal have had this season up top is somebody playing the number 9 who's just going to be licking shots left, right, and center. Osimhen does that all day long. So to say that he's a 6'4" Nketiah is why Daoud is Daoud.
Yes,
and people like you.
He is Deji. You only watched Osimhen the season before when he won the league. That season when they finished 10th, he didn't have an amazing season. For Nigeria, when they didn't win the AFCON, he had a shocking tournament. This guy, he was
injured.
Because Nigeria's playing Conte ball.
He was also playing on injury, by the way.
Oh, everyone plays on injury, man. Who's
no, but he was legit. It was legit playing on injury.
Okay. Like, come on, man. Like the Osimhen, if he was that good, remember he went to Lille for a big price tag. Okay, didn't work out there. Then he went to Napoli for a big price tag. Okay, so this guy has been out. He's been about for a while. He's been about for a while, and if no one else after him, except for he only wants to go to Arsenal, that just shows what kind of striker he is. Isak's had one full season at Newcastle, where every Tom, Dick, and Harry wants him now. Everyone's saying that after Haaland, Isak's the second best striker after having one full season injury-free, basically. And it just shows how good Isak is. If he's in a team where he's going to get a lot of chances.
I don't think it is. I've come to a conclusion like a few days ago, yeah? Told this to Kazan once on the stream. I feel like you, man, just follow the Arsenal PR. Let me land. I feel like whatever Arsenal say, you follow and suck them off. What I mean by that is, they'll say to you, we don't want Osimhen. You'll justify not getting Osimhen. Then they'll say to you, we want Tony. You'll justify Tony. I don't really think you, man, have your own opinions. Why is me and Deji saying to you, man, if you want to win the league, go and get Victor Osimhen, and you're defending it like he's a bad player?
They don't want to win the league.
It makes no sense. And guess what? I'm not saying that you won't win the league. I never said that. But I'm just saying that why would you like defend that rhetoric?
They won't win the league.
Why would you not want to get the best striker in Europe? I don't get why you wouldn't want to get that. Oh, his wages.
You look at Osimhen. You look at
wages. Is your wages?
No, but
this guy is going to shake his bum for an unproven player in Sesko who's not been proven in the Prem. I don't think Sesko comes to the Prem and does anything.
I'd rather spend 100 million on a left winger or right winger than a striker. Because the reason why Arsenal fans saying against Sesko is because he's half the price of Osimhen. He's like 45 million pounds, 50 million pounds. So you're buying a striker with half the price of Osimhen, where you can spend that extra 50 million.
What's this?
You can spend an extra 50 million on a left winger. So you're telling me you got 100 million, you can buy Sesko and a left winger for 100 million, to buy Osimhen for 100 million. I'm picking 50 million and Sesko. So I'd rather get a left winger and a striker than just get Osimhen. We need more than Osimhen.
Fair enough.
Quick one. David Ornstein just dropped. I think Chelsea fans are going to be happy with this. Premier League fails in bid to close loophole, letting clubs use profits from sale of hotels, training grounds, and other tangible assets in FFP submissions. Proposal at AGM fell short of two out of three majority votes, which was needed. 11 out of 20 clubs voted yes, and they needed I believe they needed a couple more votes for that to happen. So it looks like
hate, man.
it looks like there's a W right there for Chelsea. Tottenham probably signed Jimenez. I know you're linked to him as well, but why would
are we really celebrating right now? The fact
No,
you sold hotels.
What I'm saying, no, don't get twisted. I'm not
shushed us over
celebrating
hotels.
What I'm shushing is the people who come to me. Oh, you're hating, you're talking shit. I've said this consistently. Chelsea found a way. I've always said this. Maintaining the club. People go to Arch. Chelsea know what they're doing. They're confused. They're just lucky. I said no. It's strategic. It'll work. You're seeing it play out again.
I just said when
we get top 4 next season and do well, I'll be here again and I'll be shameless.
Dazzle says Tottenham finishing 10th next season. Unlucky. I believe Dazzle is a Liverpool fan, Dej.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Dej, I know he's about to say something mad just then.
Are you gonna
I mean, Dazzle is he your bedroom?
You don't need to go to war today. You don't need to go to war today. Don't buy it. We don't need to go to war.
You know, Deji, he said, do I have to bring it up again? He said Tottenham finishing 10th next season, like with emphasis 10th. He even added a little emoji at the end.
Liverpool fan.
I mean, Dazzle.
You ain't got nothing for him, do you?
I can't even be bothered. I can't even be bothered.
You see that Cass? He had clapbacks for everyone within 2 seconds but me. So just that's what he thinks of you, man. That's what he thinks of you, man. Bro, Ches, when you went at him, he just told you to get good.
Your manager's not gone.
Ches, don't be hot on me. Wait, Ches, don't be hot on me because Deji told you just to be good and not be
you
good.
You got one league in 30. If I was you, I'd mute myself in the top right corner.
Bro, he told you to get good and just stop being good on paper.
I'm here.
Don't blame that on me.
Listen, your manager's gone.
Don't blame that on me. Don't be hot on me.
You need to go and retire as well, bro.
Bro, he just told you. Bro, a Tottenham fan just told you to get good. Why don't you just be good?
I don't know why you're talking about Tottenham. I'm talking about your club. Klopp's going to retirement.
I've got nothing to do with this conversation. This was between me and Dej, and I'm just saying he had immediate clapbacks for you. He just told you to get good. Told you
that
to get
statement
good.
from Dazzle just, well, it didn't even move me. It's just chatting rubbish. So That's why there's no comeback to that. But it's all good. Let's move on.
You know what just happened there? Deji, you just got humbled a little, bro.
By who?
By Dazzo and the Liverpool fan base. You got clapped back for Chelsea, Arsenal, who's better than Liverpool. But when it comes to Liverpool, you couldn't even say that.
Let me tell you, bro. It's probably the other way around. I respect who I'm dealing with on the panel. But if I can't be bothered to answer the statement, it means the statement weren't even worth. I mean, bro, come on. Nobody on this panel believes Tottenham's going to finish 10th. So why answer that?
So you said that you're going to be competing with Arsenal and Man City, but no one answered on the panel there either.
100% that we're going to be competing with them brothers. And I'm looking Daoud in his face.
Bro, but you can't look at
Daoud, honestly, I don't know why you're smiling.
You couldn't even get into the top
your club
four
is
of
done
European
for.
football. Yeah, you didn't have European football last season, and you still couldn't get into the top four. You're telling me next season, when you got Europa League and Premier League, with the squad that you have, you're gonna finish third.
Because we're going to be bringing in players this summer.
Deji, how long have you been Spurs?
What's wrong with you? So, do you think we're going to go this summer without buying players?
Deji,
you're going to buy players, but
I
not
don't
going to
even know if you believe what you're saying.
Huh?
I don't know if you believe what you're saying. Like, I don't hear the conviction in your voice, I'll be honest.
Do you believe in Levy that much, Deji?
You don't believe what he's saying. He's saying
no. I mean, what Deji's saying, it all sounds nice. It does sound very nice.
Test on a level. This is the first time this evening that legitly I think you're lost.
No, I don't think you believe what you're saying. I think
you're lost, bro. I don't know where you are.
The
reason why I believe in it's not that I believe in Levy, but bro, people keep talking like Levy ain't gonna spend. Remember, Basuma, Udogie, Van de Ven, Madison, Bentancur, Kulusevski, Richarlison, whether you like it or not, these are all players that have come to Spurs in the last 3 seasons. So people need to calm down. What we need to do, and I don't know why people are not looking at this factor. Postecoglou, when he built his Celtic team, he pretty much built a team of players that we didn't know. Yeah? None of you knew about Van de Ven before the season kicked off. Let us be real.
We didn't. We was linked to him, so yeah.
But even then, Mons, you didn't know he was this good. Yeah? You were linked to him, but you didn't know he was this good. And what I'm saying to you is that Postecoglou is going to go out and get 3 or 4 players like Van de Ven. And the reason why I can say this is not because of this is my feelings. No, our board has said that Spurs have no budget. That came out on Wednesday. We're not restricting ourselves in terms of expenditure. And we are going to get rid of a lot of players so that we can bring in a lot of players. We said that. And already yesterday, we confirmed that Sessegnon's gone, Tanganga's gone, Dyer gone, Perisic's gone. That's already 4, and there's another 8 to go. And to replace that, we're going to bring in 5 or 6 players. That's what Tottenham's going to be doing this season. So people telling me, "Oh, you don't." No, we're going to be bringing in players that are going to be able to play post Ange's football, just like your gaffer Diode took time to bring in players that could play Arteta ball. Yeah, that's the truth.
But Deji, this is why I'm asking you.
Yes,
why are you so confident? By the way,
Yeah.
I like Ange Postecoglou. Okay, so this is not me trying to attack him at all. I just
No,
don't trust your club. I like him. I don't like your club. I don't trust your club. But against every Van de Ven, against every Vicario, there's a Brennan Johnson. What are the odds that you also you're laughing, but like we can't skip over that because there's goods and there's bads. How do I trust that you're gonna sign 4 more Van de Vens, but you're not gonna sign maybe 2 more Van de Vens and 2 more Brennan Johnsons? This is what I'm saying. You are very confident when Levy has never really given you that much for you to trust. That's all I'm saying.
You said something at the beginning of your statement that is key. I trust the manager over Levy. So you got to understand that when we brought in Pochettino, nobody foresaw. We brought in Pochettino to hopefully get us top 4. That's what we were hoping for. Get us maybe top 4 if you can at your very best. We didn't predict finishing 2nd. We didn't predict finishing 3rd. And we didn't predict a Champions League final. But it was the manager that got us there, not the board. Because remember, 18 months, he had no transfers for 18 months. I believe Postecoglou is of that ilk. I think he can work with pretty much scraps and produce goods. And I can say that because Pape Sarr couldn't get a sniff. Look at what he produced this season. Even Richarlison, who got like 2 goals last season, managed to get double figures. And that is the measure of a coach. Can you squeeze the beetroot juice out of the players that you've got? Make average players half decent. And that's what he did. So all we got to do is bring in half decent players that we don't know. There's gems in Europe. There's gems in South America that we don't even know about, that this brother is capable of bringing in. I mean, we've been linked with a Japanese defender that could probably come and source in our league. That's what it is. We can't name them, and I can't judge those players, but we will see them come in. So the potential for that is, I think too many people like Dayoud, it gets too hung up on Declan Rice, who in the end didn't do anything more different than what we saw last year, because in the end, you stagnated. You finished second last year, you finished second this year. It's a stagnation, bro. It's not an improvement, because if it was an improvement, you would have won the league. And for me, we will see an improvement with my club because we were in the mud. Do you get what I'm saying? Basuma. We might see a better Basuma next season. You know, we might see a better Madders next season. Plus the players, we know our attack line was dead food. And there's 2 things Tottenham are going to definitely do this summer. We're going to get a new winger, whether it's left or right, and we're getting in the striker.
How much are you spending, Neji?
How much you spending? 150, 200 mil.
6 players.
Maybe 4, maybe 5.
It depends. You're definitely getting a left back and a right back. Let's get that straight. You're looking at an 8, whether it's Gallagher, so that you can say that's 3 players. You're looking at a striker, that's 4, and you're also looking at a winger, that means whether it's Ederson, so 4 or 5 players. Yeah.
Can I be real? Yeah. So Van der Ven was under 40 mil. Just so you know, Vicario, Madders, yeah, and Van der Ven was 100 mil. Just so you know. So when you're laughing at Tottenham buying 6 players,
and how much was Richarlison, Brennan Johnson? Who else did he sign? Who else have you got that's expensive? Kulusevski. Them 3 signings, that's 200 million.
No,
about
150. About 150.
What about 150 with 3 signings? And absolutely garbage.
150.
So you're talking about Daniel Levy. If you had a sporting director that was actually irate, and I thought, okay, he's scary. Someone that,
to be fair, Brendan Johnson got 15.
We've got the Aston Villa sporting director, Lange.
Oh, because they got
the one who pretty much brought in all of those Villa players.
What, like
he's now at my club.
He's
gone though.
Not Zaniolo. I don't think he brought Zaniolo.
Where are you going to finish in the league?
Huh?
You're going to finish third in the league.
Are we going to finish 3rd?
Yeah, because obviously you're going to compete and then just drop out, right?
I think Tottenham are going to be in a title race for sure next season, and my manager already called it before the season.
Let's get the clip.
My manager already called it. But as for you, Chess, I don't expect after today. I don't expect to see you ever again.
You should know from.
After you, Chess, I don't expect to see you ever again, bro.
You can't deflect onto me.
I don't expect to see you ever again. So
you can't deflect onto me. You're using the wrong guy to deflect on.
I'm not seeing you. I can't see
you. Can you answer the question, please?
Charles.
You answer the question, please.
What's that?
Are you going to be weak? I said, you're going to finish 3rd in the league or not?
I think we could finish 3rd or above.
That's all I need to hear. Don't know why you're deflecting.
Yeah. But as for you, we'll finish above your club. I don't know why you're deflecting again. I don't expect to do never a foul and see you again.
Whatever.
Do you get me? I don't expect to do never a foul.
You have to do for a Tottenham fan to tell you, I don't expect to see.
Remember, I already told you, man got the receipts from me all season. Next season, if we're not there, cook me. But trust me,
cook you.
Nah,
we're not cooking.
Anyhow, yeah.
Let me say this: if Tottenham have finished above Chelsea, can we ban this?
Now it's going to be long for you.
Can we ban him?
Look at my eyes; it's going to be long.
Can we agree something?
Yo, look at my eyes; it's going to be long. What's wrong with you? What's going on in this channel, bro?
Wait, are you taking? Wait.
Stop you. Why are you so bad
to me?
Bro, in my channel, you wouldn't get away with this. I'm just saying, bro. The Rock would be somewhere right now, reminding you, whoa.
I said long.
Anyways. Look at my
Yes, are you
eyes. I'm
talking to
telling
me?
you.
Pause,
Or
by
are
the
you
way,
talking
pause.
to Deji?
He's not chatting to
What?
me.
Because you
He's a
can't be
mad
talking
man.
to me, man.
He's not
You
chatting
talking
to
to
me.
me or talking
Once,
to me?
Deji, I'll
You
talk.
can't be talking
All I
to
said
me.
was this, yeah. We make it clear my stance. All I said was, you might could laugh at me all you want. We're gonna be dusty, mid-table. Once our squad's not good enough, I'm saying if it happens where I'm right, once, it's long. All the Chelsea gremlins will follow me. You know what they're like. You've already seen it on streams. If you're wrong, it's long. Me, Don, the gremlins, Lewis, is long.
I mean,
So you better make don't
360
waffle. You
It's-
better make sure you win a title. You better make sure you don't stagnate where you are, else you're gonna
Me?
get cooked the same way. I'm talking to you, bro. Live and direct.
I need to make sure I win the league next year.
So what's your expectations next year, bro?
Wait,
Wait, hold on. Let me ask something. Why are we doing expectations in June?
No, because no,
Isn't it a little bit too early for
that's
that?
what I want to know.
Wait,
Why
man's telling me. Wait, man is telling me I need to win the league.
Relax. Answer his question. Why are these men telling me I'm going to be dusty and meaty in June? That's my point. That's what I'm saying to them.
No, I didn't tell you
That's
you're
my
going to be
point.
dusty. I didn't say you're going to be dusty. I just said you think your players are better than they are, and you put too much of the blame on the manager.
No. What I said, no, relax. What I
think.
said was this: I'm going to go around to the panel, yeah, and see if you're delusional and I am. Deji, I know his answer. Can Chelsea get fourth next season? You don't know. Deji, can Chelsea get fourth next season? Yes or no?
Can Chelsea get fourth next season?
Yeah, that's all. There's not troll questions. Genuinely want to know, bro.
No, bro.
Cool. Dowd, can we get fourth next season? You waffle. Staffy, can we get fourth next season?
Oh, sorry, my mic was on. Chelsea, no chance getting fourth.
No chance here. Come. Staffy, can we get fourth next season?
I'm not sure if Chelsea gets sixth.
Calm.
You can, but I'm not putting money on it. So
bro, I'm being civil. Chelsea.
I'm getting receipts, bro. I'm getting receipts. This is lovely for me.
Bro,
bro.
the top 4 team right now.
I'm going to get fourth next season.
I believe you can if you get the targets that you want.
Cool. So Kaz is the only one to say maybe. Calm.
I just said you can. I'm not putting money on it.
You didn't even ask me. You even asked me.
Once you already said we're not good enough, so
no. But again, a team with a mediocre squad.
You said your statement was
Your
statement was
your window hasn't finished yet. You could bring in players that make your squad better.
You like what you hear, so you overtalk people.
Chairs.
No, let me land my point. You understand? What I said to you was, Mods, did you or did you not say this? And I quote, you rate your squad higher than what it actually is.
Yes.
Cool. Pause. But the problem is, I rate my squad top 4. I never said the challenge.
But bro.
So I don't know why you're saying that segment.
When I say you rate your squad higher than you think that has
it's
anything
top 4 too high? Is that what you're telling me?
That has nothing to do with challenging, bro.
No, but it's top 4 too high. That's what I think my squad to be.
I know, but Ches, I know you don't think you're going to challenge, bro. I know that. We all know that.
So why are you saying my squad's too high than what I believe? Because I believe we can get 4th. You agree with me?
No. I believe with this current squad right now, you're not getting 4th. You could, but the window's not open. You can, but Ches, the window you can buy players now, which can change that. I don't know how your window's gonna go. When your window's done, then I'll say whether I think you're gonna come 4th or not. As it stands, I don't think you're coming 4th. I'm sorry, I don't.
That relating to Chelsea, that comment.
Yeah, so basically you're in the zone because you're way in the zone.
Like I've said for months.
You're about 16 million in the zone, 16.1.
That's what I said. I said we find the whole sort of springtime, wintertime.
Yeah. Quick one, let me do this. Dazzle playing over that high line again will be great. I thought he was about to say hairline, that's what I actually said, what the finger said. But he's talking to you, Deji, by the way. About your club, about the high line.
That's cool. That is cool.
By the way, there's 650 of you in here and only 224 likes, which I think over the course of this legendary stream is a disgrace. Drogba would say this as well back in like 2000. Was it 2004 or something like that? I don't even know when it was. I can't remember. It's that long ago. But up those likes if you don't mind. Please up those likes. I haven't asked once this show, not once. So big up if you already have done so, because I know this can get raised to 400 likes in a click of a fingers. 2009, yeah, safe. It's about 5 years off, blood. But yeah, and also if you want, you can sign up to our watch along, me Daps, and you'll see months at times as well. We got something new coming, but it's a sick little platform. where the watch longs are just going to be brazy, like just better little gadgets and stuff, analyzing stuff at halftime. You can see videos and all sorts from a game. All of that's going to be there, but it's right there in the pinned as well. Big up Saeed as well. Big up, man. Them like the video, he said, but do refer to this NAF. It's bare free, totally free, and you'll see it. Trust me, sick platform. We're just building that at the moment. We'll be starting it next week, and we'll be doing preseason games. Me, Daps, and Once at times. Big up Saeed in the house as well. But we're going to end it there. This is going to go straight to Staffy's channel as well. But before you do that, please enjoy Staffy's video.